That's what you'll hear this all night in the overture. My name's Christopher Allen. I'm here conducting the Barber of Seville at Michigan Opera Theater. One of the most exciting things for me is the cast. They are some of the most talented people in our business working, and for them all to come under this roof and do Barber of Seville is really special. Andrew Shore, our Bartolo, is one of the great baritones of our time. I did the role with him when I conducted it last at English National Opera. Lucas Meacham, absolute star. Daniela Mack, I can't say enough about her. She's a superstar. Her husband, Alex Schrader, is one of the great tenors of our time. Wayne Tigas is one of the best Basilios I can think of. And they all come together under one roof with a great production, and it's going to be an incredibly special night. We had our final room run the other night, and when you watch real artists who are free to work and all are coming together and they're all feeding off of each other, we create something that's better, all being together, and that's being done right now at Michigan Opera Theater. So. You know, there are many challenges playing the harpsichord and conducting at the same time. At the end of every recit, and then I need to bring in the orchestra. So it's very difficult to finish a recit and transition into a new piece. If I'm not playing the recits, I'm sitting there and I'm watching what's happening. At the end of the musical phrase, I'm already thinking ahead. I know exactly how to prepare and go. But here, it happens one after another. So after a cadence, then I have to come in tempo. So there's a logistical issue. What I like about playing recits and conducting, it keeps me dramatically involved in the scene and in the opera from start to finish. And I think by playing recits, it informs the way I conduct. And it reminds me that as a conductor, I'm a dramaturg from the pit. There's some iconic moments that were iconic before Bugs Bunny made it iconic, or before Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire made it iconic. When Figaro comes out, everybody knows how that goes, right? When in the overture, we know how that goes, right? It's so iconic. Even if you don't go to opera, you know these things. There's a great duet between the Figaro and the Count, where they're talking about, the Figaro's talking about money, and he lights up with excitement. The famous Una voce poco fa aria sung by Daniela Mack. So she's saying she's very sweet, she's docile, but she can be a viper. The overture is enough to come itself. Berta, who is sort of the housemaid, is sung, it's a character role. But we're very lucky to have the soprano Michelle Trainer as our Berta, and it's one of the most exquisitely sung Bertas. It goes... So that's the introduction. And she sings, it's stunning. There is not one moment here where Artistry falls at all. It's a one hit sung by a great artist. You know, when you go to see an opera, a lot of times you're sitting there and somebody comes out and they're good. They're okay. And then somebody comes out and sings exquisitely, like that's the star of the show. And this is why I bought my ticket, to see that person. But what's amazing with this production, one person comes out and you're like, that's the star of the show. Then somebody else comes and that's the star of the show. And then Wayne Tigas, the Basilio, comes out, the music teacher. Basilio generally isn't the star of the show, but his theme comes in. he's the star of the show while he's on stage. Then they all come together and they're all the stars. It's just filled, the stage is filled with artistry. I haven't seen a Barber of Seville cast look so good ever in my life. And I've done it in London, I've done it in Korea, I've done it with other professional companies. I just recently did it with the Aspen Music Festival with students. And I walk into rehearsal giddy, excited to be doing this with the level of artists around.